Hello and welcome to Someone a Sweetheart. As you've noticed, my hair looks shorter, but I didn't cut it. I just I just had a shower and combed it out and put curl cream, leave-in conditioner. So my hair goes like, and then that's how my hair works. I did not get a haircut. It's just how my hair works. It goes whoop, and then whoop, and then zoop. So there's that. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the sitch. Okay. I also kind of want to show you guys. I just want to show you guys something. I need to show you the game description because it's kind of funny. Summon a Sweetheart is a short visual novel-esque game about a depressed loser named Penelope. Why do you call him a loser? She gets so lonely that she summons an Eldritch monster to be her girlfriend. Unfortunately, she didn't read the fine print. She needs a gift, and she needs one fast. Surely her depression cave of a room should have something, right? I'm sure this won't go wrong at all. In other words, give the monster lady gifts that suck, and have cruel and unusual things happen to you as a result. This is just peak. Like, what is that description? What? A depressed loser named Penelope. Now that's the first time I've read something like that. Let's play this game and figure out why we're a depressed loser. Enter. Warning. Warning, guys. This is also my first ever game, and I'm a one-person show. You already won me over with that description. Like, already 10 out of 10. I'm not taking this too seriously, despite the themes. This is still some stupid, quick, and silly game I slapped together passively over like a month while learning the engine. I respect you. So make no mistake, this is all fun and games. Enjoy. Oh, remove flashing. Thank you. Whoa, that's a first. That's amazing. Thank you. Already a 10 out of 10 dev for just having that option. Play intro? Yeah, play the intro. What's gonna happen? For as long as you remember, you've always been lonely. You tried everything. You went to parties, to therapy, changed jobs, got evaluated again and again, got prescribed meds that didn't work. Nothing works. Deep down, you know why you feel this way. You know none of those things will fix the ever-growing hole in your chest. You can't blame anyone, though. You wouldn't want to be stuck dealing with yourself either. It's not like you can expect anyone else to put up with you, especially when they actually have the luxury of walking away and avoiding the headache altogether. You conclude you'll just be this way forever. You're just simply too messed up. Too messed up for friends, too messed up for love, too messed up for life. That is not true. Not true. That's a lie. Your life is not over. There's always a way. I'm on meds, and I'm good. It takes a long time to figure out what works for you. I wish they could just like, I don't know, like take my blood and just like figure out what works. Is that a thing they can do? Because that was never an option. That was never like an option for me. That would be cool though, if they can just take your blood and be like, oh, this medication will work for you specifically. That'd be cool. But yeah, I had to go through the old traditional route of like testing a bunch of stuff. But then now that I'm on a good medication, life's good. It's good. It's good right now. So yeah, never give up. And also always have it with therapy so that you're not like, I don't know, just sitting there medicated with and not really getting through to the why you feel a certain way. It's never over for you. Never give up. There's nothing you can do about that. Lie. Or is there? What can you say? You're desperate, and desperate times call for desperate measures. It's not like you have anything worth losing. In your hands is a very old book. The cover is decorated with ornate details. It's very heavy with, frankly, an insane amount of very thin yellow pages. You skimmed it a few times, enough to get the gist, enough to understand that this might be your last Hail Mary, your last attempt to fill the void. There are candles scattered around your apartment. All the windows remain shut, with the curtains closed. Not too different than usual, save for the butterfly clips pinned to the curtains and the open flames. You hope that doesn't need to stay lit forever. Burning to death sounds painful. You drew a very shaky hand chalk circle on your bedroom floor, as accurate to the diagrams as you could manage. You hope it's good enough. Ever since you got your hands on this book, you haven't been able to stop thinking about it. What would it mean for you if this worked, if you got this right? For once, the pit in your stomach, the hole in your chest, might go away. This really might be the thing that does it. If you're understanding this right, this book, this text can make some kind of deal with the person you summon. If you can partner up with some sort of otherworldly person, some deity who may find your rapidly declining mental state pitiful and perhaps take mercy on you, you may just earn yourself some kind of companionship. It's absolutely one of the stupidest ideas you've had in a while. There's no guarantee some all-powerful person won't just smite you the moment they see your easy pickings. But what does a worthless sack of meat and bones like you have to lose, really? So let's say you get picked off and die. What was the loss? A future potential? What a joke. Your hope is that it isn't painful if you die. More than that, you really hope you're right about this. Surely, it can't be that hard to do this, right? I mean, the book literally has instructions. All you need to do is read, right? As you flip through the numerous pages of nothing but warnings, the same sentence sticks out, repeated constantly in various different ways. Understand that you cannot undo this choice. This is permanent. You cast the warning aside. Permanent? Yeah, like your problems and solutions are already permanent. With shaky hands and a wavering voice, you turn to the page you want, skim it one more time, and read. Before you is something that's kind of person-shaped. Yeah, you like, you ever see The Little Mermaid? Well, it's not that. Yo, I remember you from Finding Nemo. You were like one of the background characters. I remember you. You were so sick. How's my Riz? What is this, like the Cthulhu? Nice orb. Oh, yeah, like the anglerfish. You got the anglerfish vibe. I really love that. It really like brings out your demonic eyes. Initially, in the split second you saw a silhouette, you thought you saw a person, 2 arms, 2 legs, and a face. You know, person-shaped. Then the rest of them hit you like a freight train. This individual has giant pulsing tentacles wrapped around them, curled in such a way that's reminiscent of a brain's wrinkles. You can't figure out where the tentacles end and their body begins. Or frankly, the better question, does it even end at all? Is it fused with them? Then your brain sees the movement and... oh, eyes. The person, this thing, has multiple eyeballs. No sockets, just eyes all around them. They clearly aren't brutalist trophies they took from dead people they killed, because you see them moving. The eyes are moving. You guess it's part of them? They just have eyes like that? And more so than eyes, you notice awfully quickly that where a mouth should be instead a hole. There's something emitting light, some sort of bone sticking straight out of their head. But if it's a bone, then how does it produce light? Your head is spinning. All of this was not what you expected, and while you, usually speaking, aren't prone to being a choosing beggar, this is a bit much, even for you. You try your very best to focus on the parts of this individual that look distinctly human. You see they have one normal-looking eye, where an eye should be. Each one you can spot is discolored in some way. The whites of their eyes are either a bright neon blue or a violently strong pink. They have dark curly hair, discolored in a strange way, with that same nuclear pink. It seems to swirl perfectly, as if every individual strand was photoshopped to be picture perfect. How nice, how pretty, if only the rest of everything wasn't there to sober you up from whatever drunken stupor you were undoubtedly in a minute ago. 2 thoughts cross your mind. 1. Maybe with enough alcohol-induced delirium, you could work with this. 2. There's an Eldritch deity standing in front of you in the middle of your bedroom, and you have said nothing. This entire time. Stupendous. Really proving that D was your peak. Who's D? Dick? What? Is this some past lore that I don't know about? In a blind panic, you fumble to say literally anything that will ensure this monster creature doesn't tear you in half. Maybe you really do have some desire to live. Hey, hello, hi. What's going on? Your eyes look very pink. Nice color choice. You know, it's probably not high school or college. It's middle school. You peaked in middle school, undoubtedly. After spitting out that crumb of stupidity, the creature looks at you with all of their eyes. Oh yeah, your will to live is definitely somehow still intact. How nice. Wish you found that out under different circumstances. You'll take it though. Beggars can't be choosers. And speaking of begging, this thing hasn't said anything. How exactly are you supposed to beg for your life if you can't communicate with them? What the hell do I do? How do I mess up this badly? They really can't talk, can they? This makes things more difficult. Oh, it just tastes like milk. It's like my tea didn't even steep. Yes, this is a Canadian mug I'm drinking out of, and I am Canadian. Like, leave me alone. Don't bully me. Before you can come up with some equally life-threatening solution to the life-threatening problem laid before you, your vision gets weird. Oh, you don't feel right at all. Normally, you're always kind of drunk or high to some extent, but this feels unlike anything you've ever felt before. You feel weirdly sensitive? You can't seem to articulate it properly, even to yourself. It's like you gained a seventh sense or something. God, you really should have read that book properly instead of just skimming it. Hello, small thing. Don't be scared. You asked me to come here, didn't you? You hear a voice, a woman's voice. It sounds nice, soothing in a threatening sort of way. The moment you hear her voice deep in your skull, the air feels unnaturally warm and comforting, especially for being in the presence of something so incomprehensible. You wonder, is it her that's doing this? Like some sort of lure for prey? Is she hunting you? On a drunker day, you might have liked the idea, but right now, the idea of becoming some gross-tasting chip for an otherworldly being doesn't quite scratch any itches of yours. Why do you think this was a good idea again? Poor thing, you're a frail human, aren't you? Most of their minds don't handle us very well. I'm afraid, for someone as feeble as you, I'm sure this is all very scary. Isn't it? I need a drink. Alcohol is bad for your liver, you know. Wow, that's... Oh God. May I ask, where is my gift? What? Was I? Oh, don't tell me. I actually misread. I missed reading something important. Worry not. I am accustomed to all your humans' poor senses. It seems as though not many of you have been trained very well. Patience is a virtue. To rush is to ruin. I've shown up here and thus accepted your offer, our deal. However, your end of the deal must still be fulfilled. Graciously, I shall give you one more chance. Only one. Procure me my welcoming gift. Oh, okay, I'll do it. Very good. Okay, I really messed this up somehow. I was supposed to give her a gift of some kind. There's gotta be something in my room that she would want. I don't have many valuables though. I gotta look around. There's bound to be something. I should get it quickly. Give a gift to the being you summoned. So, this is this. I love how I look. Is that a bong? What is this? Oh, is that just a person's thing? Okay, sorry. Okay, what should we give our new Cthulhu girlfriend? Anything in my mini fridge? Anything in my trash pile? What's in here? Actually, let me look in here. What's this? It's your craft cart. Back when hobbies still gave you a crumb of dopamine, you would rummage through it and make all sorts of things with whatever you had on hand. You vaguely wonder if you can craft anything out of the things you find in your room. That might be a good idea. Huh. Okay. It's an old plushie. You distinctly remember winning it at an arcade with your old high school friends. You were so excited about it. Your friends were too. They don't talk to you anymore. You haven't seen them in years. You can't blame them though. You hardly speak to anyone on a regular basis. I mean, shit. You barely have the energy to brush your own teeth. Most of the time, you can't even do that. Talking to people regularly seems impossible. You still cherish the plushie a decent amount though. Enough to be sad if it went up in flames. Take the plushie? Do I have an inventory? Item? Oh, okay, I do. Oh, I can save here. Yeah, I can save. Item? Okay. So I have an inventory. So I can just pick up whatever, I guess. Let's check my closet. It's your closet. It's quite small, but it fits all you need. You cram some old storage boxes on top of it. Most of the clothes aren't washed very well. It smells musty. Look in the closet? Yes. You rummage through the closet, looking for something worthy of being given as a gift. Not like you really expected to find anything like that in a crappy wardrobe. You do find one of your favorite shirts. It's completely shot to shit from wearing it so many times, but you refuse to throw it away. Take the shirt. Okay. I'm taking everything. That's the goal. And then maybe I can craft something at the end, like make something. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going through my entire room, maybe craft something, and maybe that will be a good gift to my new girlfriend who could possibly kill me. It's your mini fridge. You stuff all sorts of things in there. Look through the mini fridge? Yes. You open the mini fridge and take a look. Inside are a few bottles and drinks you didn't finish. Take energy drink. Yeah! Your mini fridge. There are faded peeling stickers on the door and scratches all over it. There's some spillage leaking out from the bottom since it doesn't get that cold anymore. And I already took something from the fridge. It's your dresser. It's beat up with scratches all over it. It's your bed. It's in complete disarray and smells awfully like sweat and body odor. You store some things under it, though you frequently forget what. Can I look? Look under the bed? Yes. Ugh, how did it get so narrow under here? You come to accept that the trash piles have truly taken over the room. Oh, I forgot about this old thing. You found your old diary. Take it? Yeah. Can I look at my diary? Item? No? I can't look at my diary? Okay. Fine. What's over here? Nothing? This looks like a little pile of garbage. You think those bags are from when you had to take out? Okay. Anything over here? God knows what's hidden in all of that. Okay, let's look over here. Nasty paper goods, tissues, napkins, who knows really? Oh, the tiny little man! It's a drawer. All sorts of random, ill-fitting things are crammed inside. Look through the drawer? Yes. Let's see. Clothes that don't fit, old textbooks, figurine boxes, craft supplies. You find a small vat of protein powder nestled in the back corner of the top drawer, tucked away and hidden. If you recall correctly, this was from when you still believed your life could turn around with a little more elbow grease. Clearly, your plans of getting fit and active went nowhere. Pretty sure the new routine died in less than 3 days. Is it still good? How long does protein powder keep for? Take the protein powder? Yes. Your little guy remains on the dresser, despite every other craft supply being wiped off of it. Can I take the little guy? The little man? What's over here? No point in leaving. It's not like there's anything of use out there. Okay. Empty wine bottles are clustered on the floor next to a pile of garbage. Anything else in this room? Can I look in the book? Alright, the book. That should have some info on what to do. How did I miss something so important? Well, whatever. I have the time to correct it now. Read the book. Now let's see. You flip to the front of the book where the index is. What chapter do you go to? Dangers of hunger. Okay, Eldritch companionship. Should probably have something. Maybe I can figure out how to make her like me. You read the chapter on Eldritch companionship, and by read, you mean skimmed it again. Stop skimming it! Penelope, get your shit together. You took a note on a few specific paragraphs. Are intended for lifelong pacts. If one attempts to leave a being they established a pact with, it's not uncommon for them to be mauled or maimed. Okay. Prefer sentimentality over value. The concept of valuable items monetarily does not make sense to them and their world. Value is an attachment to the... So something sentimental. I'm assuming to me, since I am the one giving the gift. Finish reading the sentence, Penelope! Penelope! You gotta stop skimming. You have an Eldritch being before you. Not like I know what she would be sentimental over anyways. I don't have many things I care about. I'm sure I'll find something in here. Okay. I'm wondering if I can make anything. Check for crafts. Doesn't look like you can make anything with anything you have. So I'm missing things. I'm missing items. I'm missing items in this room. I gotta look everywhere. There's probably like a hidden... Candles you lay and put on the floor. You need to be careful your pants don't catch on fire. Okay. There's something else in here. How you haven't gotten roaches yet is baffling. You wonder if there's anything useful in there under all the garbage. Search the trash pile? Yeah. You decide sticking your hand in the smelly trash is apparently not something that's below you. You rummage through the pile of garbage. Shuffling around the pile reveals even more trash hidden underneath. It looks significantly older and more disgusting than what's on top. It smells wretched too. The odor of several kinds of rotting food gets stronger and stronger as you release the fumes of stink from under the garbage that kept it captive. I don't remember it being this bad. You briefly think your idea of cleanliness may have gone skewed over time. You find a sugar candy stick. It looks mostly untainted by the garbage around it. It's also still closed. Take the sugar stick? Yes. Okay, so we have that. Is there anything else in this room? Okay, paper plate stained with food decorated on top of the pile. You can't remember what you were eating on those. Okay, nothing there. This clear isn't leaving the room anytime soon. What about this garbage bag? Can I look in here again? I took an energy drink. Sentimentality. Maybe the plushie. The diary. I can see the plushie or the diary. Favorite shirt. Okay. So let me save here. Although this is probably like my worst save because I probably should have grabbed the water instead of the energy drink. But I'm gonna try the plushie. Well, I have something. Well, I have something. Is this really what I want to give her though? Yes. I'm going to give you the plushie. Hey, I have something for you. You have my gift. Yeah. You somewhat depressingly hand her the plushie, the last symbol of connection you have left. She takes it from you curiously, seeming unsure of what exactly she's looking at. Her eyes lock onto you, seeking an explanation of some kind. It's a plushie I ended up winning a while back with my friends. We went to an arcade. I was always kind of good at the claw machine, so I was able to win something. I thought maybe you would like to have it instead. Instead, you do not want this. Yeah, I don't know. It gets me kind of sad, you know? Like, I don't want to get rid of it, but it's not like it really sparks joy when I look at it now, you know? And you can find some joy in it. It's a pretty cute plushie, I think. So you're giving me your trash. Oh, no, it's not trash. I don't really want to hold on to it anymore. So trash. Before you have a chance to object, she puts her hand over the plush bear's head and releases some kind of black goop over her palm. It engulfs the entire plush, reducing it to nothing in seconds. You have no idea where the fabric or any of it went, but when the goop retracts, it's gone. Why did you do that? What did you do? I moved it since you clearly did not like it. Neither did I. You could have just given it back. Why destroy it? Why give me something you did not want in your possession, let alone as a gift, where I am free to do what I want with the item? You expect me to treat something with any sense of care when you admitted yourself you didn't want it anymore. That's different. I do not think it is. I can see why they do not speak to you anymore. You're quite annoying to deal with. Since you did not fulfill your half of the deal, I'll be departing as well. Wait, goodbye. In the flash of light, she's gone, along with your one remaining connection to the life you used to live and the people that once cared for you. You remain, as you always were, alone in a filthy, disgusting apartment, secluded and isolated from your peers outside. The same peers that at one moment in time were your friends. Bad end, trash disposal of the heart. Okay. Let's try, okay, let's try the, let's try the diary. No, let's try the favorite shirt. Let's try the favorite shirt. Hey, I have something for you. You have my gift. You somewhat confidently hand over your favorite shirt. Surely she can see the amount of love that says felt through the torn seams and the loose threads. She takes it from you hesitantly, as if she's touching garbage. She doesn't fully want to make contact with it. What is this thing? My favorite shirt. I wear that thing all the time, can't you tell? She looks at you strangely. I see. It smells not good. I'm having trouble understanding how this could be your favorite clothing item if it smells of must and sweat. Well, you couldn't account for that. Everything in this room smells in some form of fashion, so you didn't give the extra stinky shirt much thought. After all, was one more smell in this cacophony of stink. A little smell isn't that bad, surely. Besides, the fact that it's been so loved makes up for it, doesn't it? Her expression changes, yet you are not certain to what. You get the sense that she's about to do something mischievous. Her whole of her mouth widens, and her face expands like some sort of peeled fruit or plant. Let's test your theory then. Before you can ask what she's talking about, a vile odor hits your nostrils. A smell so bad it can't be described by one singular sensation. The smell brings dead animals, rotten milk, and piss to mind. You can't for the life of you figure out where it's coming from. It's all around you, from no particular location. Wait a second. You lift up your arms to your nose, and before you can even inhale, you feel like you're about to pass out. It's you. You're the source of this horrendous smell. You turn to her. She's simply staring at you, mouth still peeled wide. She tosses you the shirt before stepping back into the summoning circle. Given our deal has fallen through, I'll allow you the privilege of testing your theory. The fact that something is loved surely makes up for the smell, doesn't it? I'm sure you'll have no problems. Goodbye. With a flash of light, she's gone. Unfortunately, the smell she conjured up on you did not leave with her. You frantically get into the shower, desperately scrubbing and rubbing your skin, trying to scrape off the smell the Eldritch being cursed you with. You showered more times in one day than you did in weeks. You sat in the shower for almost the entire day, scrubbing, smelling, scrubbing, smelling. It's not going away or easing up the slightest. For the foreseeable future, you just stink. An odor that could rival any depression cave wreaks havoc on you and your life. Every time you try to eat, the smell hits you first and destroys whatever appetite you had left, rendering all food tasting vile by mere exposure. When you step outside to get groceries, everyone evacuates like it's a fire drill. Some even call security to have you escorted out. And of course, no one believes you when you insist it's just how you smell and you can't get it out. You also got fired. You also got fired from your shitty minimum wage job you were barely able to hold on to, since merely existing is now akin to an HR violation. You go to the doctor, desperate to see if they can find something wrong, something they can fix. Every test turns up nothing, at least nothing new. Not one person, even for a moment, gave you the time of day. Bad end, covers in books. Oh, this game is awesome. Okay. How about my diary? Hey, I have something for you. You have my gift. You hesitantly hand her the diary. Fear and adrenaline run through you. She takes it from you inquisitively. She instantly flips it open and starts reading. Oh, I didn't, I didn't read back any of my old diary entries, so some of them might be kind of weird. This is your diary. Is that not a book typically reserved for documenting excess baggage one has? Well, not always, but that's what a lot of people would say, I think. Do I look like a therapist to you? In a single flash of light, she's gone. Her diary falls to the floor in a pile of chalk. She left, almost instantly. Isn't this familiar? Bad end, too much too soon. She's like, what is this? I'm out of here. How about an energy drink? Hey, I have something for you. You sheepishly hand over the energy drink, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you swiftly, quickly inspecting the label on the can. She presumably reads whatever is written, followed by all of her eyes locking onto you like prey. You instantly get the sense that she does not like energy drinks. Good to know. Wished you knew it sooner. She turns her nose at you, holding the can as if it was something vile and filthy. She clearly doesn't want to make full contact with it. If nothing else, mortal, you are bold for this. Very bold. What? To hand me such a thing. She lets out a single laugh. You didn't think anyone could puff air out of their mouth frighteningly. Yet here you are. You really are broken compared to the rest of them. Wait, hold on. Before you have any chance to explain yourself, you see her gearing up for something. Whatever it is, it's clearly not going to be good news for you. You want me to have more energy, to be more spry and lively, not so dead and lifeless looking. No, that's not what I'll show you energy. You don't know what was so wrong with an energy drink. You drink cans of those things all the time, every day. It's not like it makes you weak, just lacking in nutrition. It probably induces some kind of Parkinson's. But it's not an insult to you. Then again, you're not an Eldritch monster person. Why would you ever be able to predict a monster? Whether it was an energy drink can or a snack of some kind, this would have happened regardless, wouldn't it? Oh, the entire apartment, you included, was blown to bits. Bad end, monster versus monster. Oh, this is so funny. It just blew me up. I've done the plushie, the diary, favorite shirt, and energy drink. Let's do... I feel like the protein powder is gonna result in the same thing as the energy drink. She's gonna blow me up. So let's do the sugar candy. You shakingly hand over the candy stick, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you curiously, seeming intrigued. The candy stick seems pathetically small in her eldritch monster-sized hand. You watch her as she curiously examines the stick, delicately picking up the paper to open it. You, rip it open at the top and then eat what's inside. Why not gut it yourself? It's candy, it's not alive, we just made it. I like it a lot, so I figured you might too. It's nothing too involved, but you know, it's simple and it's good, so yeah. She stares at it for a good few moments before delicately tearing at the very top of the stick open. This is something you consume for enjoyment, as opposed to nutrition. Yeah, I used to eat them a lot as a kid. I save them for special occasions now. It's no grand party, but it's a nice little treat. She holds the stick delicately with 2 fingers. She brings it to the hole in her face and tilts it back just enough so a small bit of sugar candy falls out. You guessed correctly. That really is her mouth. There isn't a swallowing motion, no opening or closing. It's just gone the moment it touches her mouth. Her eyes, for a brief moment, seem to wiggle, pulse. You have no idea if that's good or bad. So, what do you think? Acceptable. Oh, you like it? I'm glad. I appreciate you sharing something mildly significant with me. You're welcome? That's a weird way to phrase it. Well, whatever, she liked it. That's what matters. You shall receive a gift in return. Come here. She beckons for you to come closer. But you didn't see anything about a return gift. I mean, to be fair, you didn't see anything about gifts to begin with. Yet, you get the sense that you might be in danger. Getting that close to something so dangerous, you're not too keen on it. Rest your worries. You haven't given me a reason to attack yet. Yet, that doesn't sound good. Am I truly so frightening? You've been handling this quite well compared to most humans. Why are you scared now? I don't know. She walks up to you and places her hand on your shoulders. She feels static to the touch. She embraces you in a gentle, very large hug. You do absolutely nothing for fear of messing something up again. Yet, you enjoy the simple hug to the fullest. Well, as much as you can enjoy it, with alien brain veins wrapped around you and multiple unblinking eyes staring right through you. Maybe this was a good idea. You need to thank that old librarian woman the next time you leave your house. What is your name, small thing? Penelope. Gality. We'll be together from now on. You and Gality live in your tiny apartment together for the foreseeable future. You not only get to be with something that doesn't care if you're put together or not, but you get hugs and headaches and body pain and hunger pains constantly. It's worth it though. It's worth it for that hug. Neutral end, a glimpse inside. Oh, so we got a good ending with the candy stick. Nice. Finally we got a normal-ish ending. Okay. So we have 2 things left. We have the protein powder, and then we go back to the first save, and then we grab the water and see if we can make some. Wait, can I? Oh, I'm supposed to mix the protein powder with the water. Okay, hold on. Game end to title. Continue. I'm supposed to grab I think I'm supposed to grab the water and the protein powder. Yeah, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Right? No? Maybe with the candy stick? Oh, that's where the diary is. Where's the candy stick? Do you guys remember where I got the candy stick from? Because I don't. Is it this pile? And then do I can make something. Make sweet water all the time as a kid. Okay, so it's the water and the candy stick. I mean, I still don't like how water tastes, but I do have everything I need to make it. I wonder if she would like it. Make sweet water. Okay. So let's try this, the sweet water. This is what we're supposed to do. I have something. Let's try this. The sugar water. You calmingly hand over the sweet water, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you gently, inquisitively, with an exceptional amount of attention and focus, as if she may break it if she handles it too rough. Okay, I know this kind of looks bad, but I don't really like how water tastes normally, right? You don't? I don't. I never really liked it, especially as a kid. But I had to drink something, right? It's not like I could have wine or energy drinks yet at that age. Well, not allowed to at that age. Huh? The point is, I need to drink water, and I didn't like it on its own, so I would add sugar. It makes water look kind of dirty, but it tastes good. You drank this as a youth. Yeah, probably too often. Now, I only drink it if I'm really feeling bad, or if I drink too much of everything else. She stares at you with however gentleness as a person with one eye and a vain blob engulfing half their body can manage. Wordlessly, without hesitation, she cracks the lid open and drinks the entire thing in one go. At least you think she's drinking it. Her mouth is just kind of a hole. Or is it some kind of portal? Whatever it is, the point remains that the bottle is now empty. Some sugar still remains, merged to one gross wet pile at the bottom of the bottle. It tastes unexceptional. Yet you were fond of this all the same. Yeah, it was never meant to be anything super delicious. It was just to help it go down easier. You did not think to add something else aside from sugar. When Was so young I couldn't reach anything else on the counter. It was just sort of stuck after that, I guess. I never really thought to add anything else. She looks at you for a moment before her black pit of a mouth gets wider, splitting her face further into two. Her multiple stray eyeballs seem to wiggle. That is quite humorous. Your genetic donors did not notice you handling items somewhere you should not have been. Genetic donors? For a moment, she actually looks worried, or as worried as someone like her could be. Oh, I apologize. I now recall humans calling their spawn or something different, yet I cannot remember what. I call those humans what they are, as if it simply is more efficient identification. You and me both. More efficient identification. I'm using that from now on. Is that a correct means of verbally identifying them? Your reaction is unusual for most humans. Yeah, well, I've always been a little unusual. You got it right for the first time. You can keep calling them that. I see. I shall continue then. When I was unpracticed after coming to consciousness, I went to a neighboring universe without much hesitation or preparation beforehand, not too dissimilar to you, it seems. I tried to have my first feast, yet when I tracked down my food, it had already been eaten by someone else. They were quicker than me, and thus acquired the meal. Though, as I began searching for another feast, without much luck, since I was woefully underprepared, I saw the very same individual chopped into bits. Their parts were strewn about all over. It was quite comical. And so I feasted on them. Despite me being younger, possessing less cognitive resources, I still won. I recall that memory quite fondly, similar to your sweet-tasting water. Wow, that's, surely something. I guess that's her version of a happy childhood memory, but it's just death and food? Correct. I didn't say anything. How'd you keep doing that? You did say it. You thought it. But I didn't say it. You thought it. That's enough for me to hear. Stop it. Stop visually and taking color. It's not quite that simple, is it? Alright, you can't control it. That's fine. It is. I've already acquired quite a lot of information about you while you were searching this room. Thoughts reveal a lot about an organism, you know. Wait. What exactly did you hear? Many things, mostly all of them, I believe. Moments of profound sadness for no reason, some instances of disgust towards your living quarters, extreme panic and fear when presented with any errors of yours, a longing for the touch of another, of one of your kind. Okay, thoughts, what? I didn't get a chance to read any of that. All right, enough. An unprecedented amount of anger, seemingly brought on by the fear of being seen. Yeah, I got it. You don't need to spell it out for me. Of course not. You're the one that spells something out for me. What? What's that mean? Is that meant to be some kind of joke? Yes, it was. Though, judging by your reaction, I presume it did not, as you say, land. What the hell was the punchline even meant to be? What did it even reveal that you could possibly make fun of? Spells. You used a spell to summon me. That was a joke involving your lexicon. That sucks ass. I've become aware, yes. Why were you even trying to joke around? Because I got mad? Precisely. Well, you're not very good at it, and it's your fault for pissing me off anyway. She looks at you inquisitively, tilting her head ever so slightly to the side. Becoming enraged has emboldened you socially. Has it ever occurred to you that you behave in a straightforward manner such as this when you're not under the effects of adrenaline? You know, I'm not one of your kind, that much you must be certain of. Well, yeah. I do not see a purpose for your fear in this instance. If you're excessively worried about appearing wrong to those around you due to social inept norms, why would it apply to me? It doesn't. I mean, come on, why do you think I tried to bring you here to begin with? You're the only one who can't give me flack for being all fucked up. And even then, I bet you still hate me, like everyone else. An odd thing to presume. I do not hate you. In fact, I find you rather intriguing. Huh? There's no way she's telling the truth. Did you forget I can hear you, despite that revelation only being a moment ago? That's whatever. I messed up everything right from the start, like I always do. How's that something not to be hated for? I yelled at you. 1. You were, and still are to a degree, in this current moment, under the influence of various external consumables and medications. It would be irrational to assume one functions smoothly and regularly in such a state. 2, it seems you are simply lacking in cognitive awareness. I don't sense any malicious intent or desire to cause pain from you. You merely need to become more aware of yourself. Alright, Socrates, I get it. That's not my name. Oh, that was a joke. Quite humorous. Okay, I seriously need to teach her how to make jokes. This is so cringy. Fear not, you'll have plenty of time to do so. Your entire lifespan, to be more precise. What, you're saying? Was that not the point of your deal? Well, I didn't actually think, I thought, what? Yes, I'm already aware. I'm not controlling sometimes. There are moments where it just speeds through the text. And there's nothing I can do about it. So that's not me, just so you know. Though you proposed the deal, and you've delivered all your half, regardless of what you assumed, I'm here to stay, as are the stipulations of the deal. Stipulations? There isn't like a paper or something to sign, is there? You keep acting like there's a written agreement or something. Unspoken contracts. When you spoke from that book, you had an exchange in mind, did you not? I heard it. So that is the deal we will proceed with. So you're staying here with me for as long as I want? Correct. You won't leave? Correct. A deal is usually two-sided, isn't it? What's in this for you? She ponders for a moment, as if deciding on something. That does absolutely nothing to ease your ever-growing anxiety. That's for me to know, and for you not to fret about. Oh God. Please don't. No, I won't take your organs. Oh, thank God. Or eat you alive. Well, consume your flesh to be precise. Why specify? What does that mean? What did you want it to mean when you called for me? Okay, wow. Funny joke. You're getting better at this already. Speaking of jokes, how about I show you some? If you're gonna be staying here with me, it would be nice for us to laugh at the same things, you know? She nods robotically, walking closer to your side as if waiting for you to lead her somewhere. Fair assessment. You said show me. Are these jokes not of the verbal variety? Well, most jokes are, but I like the picture ones. There are pictures that function as jokes. Well, okay, not really a joke in the regular sense. There's things called... Actually, forget it. Scratch what they're called. You won't get it anyway. Huh? There are pictures and videos that people make online and I think they're funny. Here, I'll pull up one. As you fumble in your pants' very deep men's pockets for your phone, you can feel her eyes watching your every move. Not quite threatening, but curiously nerve-wracking. You manage to open your phone without dropping it, despite your shaking. At an almost inhuman speed, you're open to one of your apps and navigate through the menus to get to one of your folders. You're clicking so fast, the app screens aren't even loaded fully by the time you start frantically tapping the screen. Here, I got one, look. You play one of your favorite videos, tilting your phone to the side so she can see. Though, you're positive she'll have no trouble with all those eyes. You make sure to pump up the volume so you both can experience the silliest joke humanity has to offer. Originally intended. This is a rotating feline. It's funny. Is it? I don't quite understand. How exactly is this a joke? You nervously yet passionately begin to expound on the concept of absurdist humor, namely, why a 4-polygon cat rotating to fast-paced video game music is the funniest shit ever. Since your curtains are clipped closed, successfully blocking out all daylight, you didn't realize it was nighttime until your phone alarm went off mid-monologue, interrupting your erratic verbal essay on humor no normal person would ever sit through. Like a doting mother, she abruptly scoops you up by the waist, holding you like luggage under her arm as she walks you to your very dirty, musty, smelly bed. Before unceremoniously setting you down on your feet in front of it. It is time for rest. You must sleep now. I'm not a child. I can stay up for as long as I want. Being a sexually immature organism is not automatically indicative of good judgment. I've been living alone for years now. Staying up late never bothered me, because you sleep until everyone else's day is half over. If you are fearful about me departing in the night, or rummaging through your things, I will accompany you in slumber. You will? Like no funny business, just sleeping. Like going to sleep? Becoming more unconscious for several hours. Yes. Okay. My bed's pretty small though. Are you even able to fit in it? My appendages are quite elastic. I can squeeze myself in. Alright, if you say so. Aww. Somehow she squeezes herself against the wall, leaving maybe half the size of your body left on the bed for you. She takes in a comfortable position, like she's lying in a coffin. You, on the other hand, whether it be from exhaustion, coming down from an adrenaline laugh, or the final brain cells in your dome finally dying of alcohol poisoning, shamelessly wiggle up right next to her, like a small cat curling beside its owner. You practically are falling off the bed with how little room you have, but you don't care. The oddly warm brain-like mass that covers half her body is oddly comforting to you. No longer do you need a weighted blanket or heating pad to fake the illusion of having a person beside you. Now you have someone real, a person. Someone practically the size of two people. You sleep through the night comfortably, uncomfortable, with an odd sense of peace. For once, even if it's only for a moment, you think you can feel close to being whole. You start looking forward to nighttime. You'll get to experience this feeling again, and again, and again, and again. That's all you want to feel all the time. Sleeping through full days, joint pain, hunger, you don't care. Even if it's for a couple hours each day, you just want to feel whole. Good end. Codependent. Wow. Okay, we got both of the goodish endings. That was really cute. I like that a lot. That was really cute. And very funny. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next part. And I'll see you in the next video. See you. Bye.